How can I practice my advanced speaking skills if I'm already an advanced student? Hi, I'm Dani, English teacher and Cambridge Exams tutor, and this is the channel for all things C1 Advanced. And if you're here, you're actually curious about how you can work on your advanced English skills. Maybe you're even thinking about taking your C1 Advanced certificate, but you're not really sure about how you can work with the speaking by yourself. And I actually got this question on Instagram asking about what else we can do apart from shadowing. This was an excellent question, and I want to divide this video into two parts. First, I'm going to explain what this shadowing is and why it's a very limited type of practice for speaking. And then I'm going to talk about other things that you can do to improve your speaking if you're just preparing by yourself. Let's go. Shadowing is a technique in which we practice the physical part of speaking, the muscular part. Why? It consists of using an audio and the script or the subtitles for us to imitate what the others are saying. So first, we listen to the audio and we read the subtitles or the script so that we can listen to what the person is saying. The tone of voice, intonation, the rhythm, and of course, the sounds, the pronunciation itself. And then we play that audio again because we're going to listen and at the same time we're going to read the script aloud. It's very important to have either the script or the subtitle because this is not a memory test. The idea is that we focus on working with pronunciation, intonation, pace, etc. So the physical part of speaking. We're going to do this a couple of times, 3 times, or even more, and it's a great type of practice. And if you're a teacher, it's very useful for any kind of student, no matter their level. Of course, it depends on the audio that you're going to bring to your students. But it's a very interesting tool. However, it's limited to the physical ability of speaking. You're practicing the sounds, but you're not practicing how to think and to produce by yourself. In order to have a complete speaking practice, it's important to focus also on your language production and your interaction. All of these 3 things, the sounds, the language production, and the interaction, are part of the speaking criteria for the C1 Advanced exam. But wait, before we go any further, don't forget to like this video and hit the subscribe button. And look me up on Instagram at explore.your.english because I already have a lot of content there and it's gonna be amazing to interact with you there daily. Alright, so to practice language, and here we can think about the C1 Advanced exam, is you can take any of the sample papers from the Cambridge English website and check all of the questions that they ask you there, especially on parts 1 and 2. Focus on answering the questions. Don't worry about the time management, but worry about how you would answer those questions using appropriate advanced vocabulary. Think about using more specific language and giving different details. Good things that are considered to be appropriate advanced vocabulary is the use of idioms, fixed expressions, phrasal verbs, or even choosing less common words, but always think about who you're speaking to. This is not writing, this is speaking. And for the Cambridge exam, they want to see how well you speak in different contexts, but you're not going to be analyzed as a specialist, in academic environment. So avoid using too difficult words just for the sake of it. A good strategy is to film yourself while you're answering those questions and then watching your video to be able to analyze, okay, how did I answer this? Did I make any structure, any grammar mistakes? Could I use another type of word here instead of this one? This analysis is going to be amazing for your speaking development. In terms of interaction, it's a good idea to actually have someone to interact with. So if possible, find a study buddy, especially if they also want to take the C1 Advanced exam. But even if they don't, start speaking English with somebody. There are several websites, I'm going to include some here in the description, in which you can find some people to speak English with. So it's not going to be for the exam, but at least you're practicing this sort of interaction. And what do I mean by interaction? You listen to your partner and you use their contributions to add a link to your own. You're not the sole person speaking there. And they're not the sole person speaking as well. So there is interaction. Both of you are able to speak your minds. All of this is something that we do on a daily basis in our mother tongue. So this is something that you should know how to do in English as well. And there you go. Here are my ideas. And actually, I have a question for you. Would you like to see a video here talking about one of the parts of the speaking paper? Let me know in the comments. And if this video was useful to you, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you soon.